sneezed and scared my own cat. Alright. Where is the restream chat? Here we are. Okay. Hail you cool cats. I'm playing Epic 7 again today. It is my favorite mobile game. I cannot stop playing it.
Welcome to the Infinite Library.
I just woke up just a moment ago. My eyes are in pain, but you know what's awesome is waking up and playing Epic 7. There's not going to be any pulls today. Well, not on this account anyways. This is my main account. Ooh, a Joker. I'm okay with this. I don't... Do I... Where... It's obviously going to be down below, dummy. Right. Right, I'm working on the third one. I haven't actually leveled these, but, you know. Sometimes you're just working on making more of them. I think that's... Okay. So... Alright, we finished our guild war. We lost at our guild war. Kind of expected based on who we were up against, but that's okay. That's okay. You can't win them all. Unless you're like the #1 whale guild, and then I guess you can win them all. Oh, I need to request aid of something. What is today? Fire? I think it's fire. Sure. We'll request that. I don't actually need one, or maybe I do. Maybe I do need fire. My memory is fuzzy, like a caterpillar. Right. All right. Mystic coins. Yeah, we lost, but it's okay. You can't just win them all. It's just an impossibility. But even if you do lose, you get to pull something. So what is... Yeah, hush. Amazon. That pops up all the time. So... Ugh. I think this is a much better pool of stuff, but... I mean... It's still not going to have the Arius in the pool at all. So whatever. I'm going to pull anyways. And garbage. I need the powder shop to change. Can I get that?
I'll see you later.
Because what we have in the powder shop right now, I don't want that. I'll sell that. Alright, we've checked all their summon stuff. Let's go do our dailies. Oh, I should use up my Abyss currency. I always do this kind of like first thing in the morning, because if I don't, I tend to forget. There we go. I don't know why I've never completed that one. Probably just pure laziness. We will do 8. For 8, we need... that party. Yeah. This is my default. If I can auto it party.
Rootless evils, be punished.
It's basically the laziest party known. I have been leveling my Crow, and you may have seen that I also have Cirilla and Zeno in the same party.
Give me strength.
Because those were so easy to get to 60 by just using their duplicates. They're just kind of things that I've been leveling. I have not geared them at all.
Please help. Let's fight together. I'll leave it to you.
What I'm basically hoping for the both of them is just that I come across random pieces of gear to slap on them and use them. Because I am definitely not putting any of my focus towards building those two. Zeno's actually pretty good in PvP.
Let's combine our strength.
I just feel like the biggest shame about Zeno is that, like, a lot of people who are able to farm him effectively are probably the same types of people who are not going to use him, because if you farmed him effectively, he probably had really good units. So I feel like the people that really needed Zeno probably couldn't get him in the first place, and so...
I'll send you to the afterlife.
I mean, they might have been able to get one copy, but they wouldn't have been able to, like, take it, like, farm enough to make the full thing. And if they did, they probably farmed a whole ton. Okay, that completed my daily spirit altar. Back out of here. And then my favorite, farming golem. You know, before we do this, show me Kiris. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can... I don't know how much... No, I'm not going to be able to max that out. No, don't scroll down to all the gear of my shame. It's being worked on. Finishing up this helmet, it looks like. Oh, please roll and slip a good. Critical hit chance is good. I'll take that. My Chaos Axe dude. He's got gear on that I kind of just, like, used the strongest abyss gear, as you can see, and then, like, whatever crit pieces. If I ever took the time to actually, like, build him, he'd, like level him up and everything, and do all the specialty upgrade stuff, he'd be really strong. I just haven't.
escape from me.
And if this stupid golem would give me something other than flats, I would be so happy.
My goddess, grant me the power to extinguish the evil.
Well, I mean, flat speed's okay, but it keeps giving me flat attack, which is not okay. It's the opposite of okay. Oh, sorry about that. I have like a little bit of a nose, what is it called? Why am I blanking on words today? Because I just woke up. I need to blow my nose. I'm going to mute for a second. Runny nose. I thought of it while I was blowing my nose. I have a runny nose. I don't think I'm sick.
Ready? I'll take it.
I had like food poisoning like a couple days ago.
I'll take care of this.
But I'm totally better now.
Death is your repentance. Here. All right. Give me strength.
So what's fun about this is we're going to go through basically doing dailies across all of my accounts, and we can see the level of work put into each one, and just the spiral of actually not very good.
I will guide you through the light, my goddess.
And this auto team will work just fine.
This will be the last one. I'm a bit sleepy, but I can fight. I'll use magic to protect me. I hope my power is helpful. Let's advance together. May those evils be punished.
But when you're trying to go for efficiency,
I'm ready. I believe this is what the goddess wills.
taking control of it is a lot better.
How dare you pick a fight with me? So boring.
No, the unhealable didn't land. Crap.
I'm a bit sleepy. I'll take care of this. I'm ready. Ready? I will do my part. I will touch your wounded heart. Shall I kill all of them?
Yes, oh, thank God.
This is what you get for playing with me.
The RNL procced on him, which means that he got another turn, and now his turn will come back faster.
But I can fight. Don't worry. I will finish.
Please, unhealable.
What you get for playing with me.
There we go.
Let's advance together. Give me strength. I'm ready. I will guide you through the light. My goddess, grant me the power to extinguish the evil. Target confirmed.
If you hear yowling, that's my cat. He's doing this thing he likes to do when he just randomly will scream.
I'm a bit sleepy. You cannot escape from me. I'm ready. And here, by the name of the goddess. Let's advance together. Please, save us. How dare you pick a fight with me? I'm a bit sleepy, but I can fight. Ready? Leave it to me.
And out of here. Oh, energy. Thanks. It's sarcasm. Oh, okay. Just have to do that 2 more times because of the event that's going on. The bingo event. Alright. So, we've kind of already seen this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, gonna open up my other account. Because, really, we've basically seen how this one really goes. I can just auto that. And now let me... Where is it? I'll get the other one opened. This one. And then we can look at my alt. So my other alt, this is I have a lot of Epic 7 accounts, but I'd say that this one is kind of my I think it sounds stupid to say my main alt account, but it is. It's the one that I play the most outside of my main account. Alright, so let me go ahead and gotta add what is it? Window capture. It is not window capture. So then is it game capture? Yeah, that is what it is. Specific window, capture the bloop, 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 bloop. That one. Okay. Okay, we got that. And now I'm going to turn up the volume on this one. So, this is my main alt. I haven't logged in for today. But this is more exciting. Oh, my mouse. Don't capture my mouse. I hate that. Caught it early. Wait, why does it say don't capture the cursor? What? 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 There we go. Okay. Alright. Figured it out.
Did you want to see me?
Don't rerun that one. Are we good? Okay. I don't think this one has been in this guild long enough to earn the a reward, but you never know. I gotta check. Yeah, it hasn't been in the guild long enough to earn anything. That's okay. We can do...
Welcome to the Infinite Library.
Garbage Anchor. So I haven't really shown my alt account, so I'm going to take some time to kind of show you what does this account have rocking on it. And I'll also explain this account in general. You may notice that this account does not have any crazy numbers attached to the end of it. That's because this was the very first account that I made. Thank you for cheering me on, Binary. I'll see you some other time. So this account was the first account I ever made. I did not re-roll this account. I kind of just kept it without ever playing it. And that's why it exists in the first place. Let's send something out. We'll send... Oh, right. We need to have one at level 40. What's good? I guess Sez can come along. We'll get rid of... There we go. No. Of course you would replace right there. Okay, that's good. Off you go. And then because I kind of want one to come back really quick to finish my daily, we'll go with Cha-Cha. Roz, Terra Norgard, Judith. There we go. And be gone. So I didn't really play this account. I also didn't really log into this account until like almost a week ago. Like about that's when I started doing this account again. And yeah, so I basically have just not done anything. It's even my Asian Korea account got those freebie rewards and the Christmas hat and Christmas boots, but this one didn't because I wasn't even playing this one at all. That's the level of not playing this account I was doing. So let's go over what this account has. I have a Sez right here. I got him from the reroll tutorial poll, if that's what we're calling it. The 10 poll, basically. I use Clury on this account. Clury is actually my tank of choice on this account. I actually have an Aureus on this account. I've pulled it twice even. I have not pulled it on my main account. So, something that's frustrated me for the longest time is like, I have units that I want to use on my main account, but I really lack the artifact. And the Aureus is like the one artifact that really like just does not want to show up. So you may notice I have a lot of like holder pieces on my my units because they're not necessarily geared all that well. This is Tamarin, and yet again not geared very well. I do use the Magaraha's Tome, which works really well with her. It's not her best artifact by far. I would never say that's her best artifact, but it's when you don't have better artifacts, that one's pretty good on her. This account does have Luna, so this is the stupidly lucky account because I got Tamarin and Luna both from the very first poll on both banners, which pretty much made this account go from just being like a, well, it's not bad to, okay, that's pretty dang good. I haven't done anything with Luna really. I've awoken her, or I've skill awakened her her passive twice. That's all I've done with her so far. Carmine Rose, I used her a lot in the beginning. I don't use her that much anymore. But I haven't done anything with like removing any of this gear or anything because I just don't, like if I have a quest that says, oh, you need to bring a mage, then she comes along, but she's just not worth all the effort to put into at the moment. And then we have Kiris, and Kiris is definitely the one that I need to work on for multiple reasons. For reasons like Abyss, for like golem farming, like just I need to get her off the ground. So she's kind of like something, she's a project that I want to work on. I have Ravi. I don't remember when I pulled her. I didn't pull her like too long ago, that's for sure. But yeah, I don't plan on putting any gear on her until I get the Abyss set, really. Like the first one at least. So she's kind of just sitting here. Moonlight Acades. I got her from the what do you call it? The Moonlight pull that you get after you beat 1010. Like, she is the first one that I got. So that's, you know, that's good, because she's very PvP centric, and I could use her for other stuff, but mostly PvP, which is what I want her for. And then we have the Doggo Farmo over here. Actually, what I'm working on is, because I want to get Clary's specialty done to use Falconer Clary, these dogs are actually going to be fodder for Mega Dogs. And I think I'm first going to upgrade my Sez, just because I need a strong DPS to, like, well, one, farm stuff, but two, like, actually be able to, like, farm events, but, like, actually be able to, like, defeat, like, harder golems and other things just quicker. Wyverns, etc. But yeah, that's pretty much, I think that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else going on this account. So, this is my alt account, like I said. Significantly weaker than my main account, but that's okay. I actually enjoy playing this account quite a bit because it's like a different, it's a different experience from my main account. Which is kind of what I wanted. When I play my alts, I like playing something different. It's kind of boring if the same account does, or it's kind of boring if you're just like playing the same thing. So let's go ahead and do the Flame Spirit Altar 4. I have yet to do it, so we can get that in. And I believe I was just leveling these guys. But also Ravi kind of needs fire triangles.
I will drag you into the abyss.
On my honor as a dragon, I will punish you.
It is something that I want to work on, though. I really want to get this account to get rolling with the PvP.
Over here.
My turn to fight.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Give up any hope of making it back alive.
Let's see. After this, I honestly probably could do the next difficulty of this flame one. But I won't. I won't. Boop. We're also going to do the Abyss and the Labyrinth on this account. I actually don't think I could take on a harder Wyvern. Not without better gear. Like, Sez definitely is at a place where he could, but it's like everyone else that could not.
Burning hatred. A desire for revenge.
I'm at a loss as to like how I'm going to level stuff for this account. Like I know that I want to level Sez. So Sez will basically roll quite a bit of content for me. It's like it's when I'm going to get stuck at certain walls that I'm not sure what I'm going to do, like what units are good. I want to use Luna as my straightforward single target DPS just because I already have her. You've been baited by adult Kujikawa?
No regrets. Shooting star.
Go.
It's my turn. Ta-da! Ta-da-da!
I wish any of these accounts had a Bellona. I would love to play Bellona.
Laguna. Bleed.
And my Asia account is the one that has the Violet, which is not the account that I want to have the Violet. Why am I getting energy? Like, I actually, like, I'm not showing you my, my main account on fighting Golem at the moment, but it keeps getting energy as a drop. This is dumb. Alright. So as you know, we have to do bingo, the event that's going on, which requires us to fight hunts, 3 times.
I can't stop now.
Burning hatred.
I gotta say, how far is my main? Ooh. So, my main has beat Abyss. My main's actually, like, I should be trying to do the raid, to be honest. But I just haven't been.
I'll come running with more ta-da-da in the future.
Ta-da-da! So I should be honestly doing that, but instead I keep doing things like farm the event, level another unit, instead of like working towards goals towards beating raid. So that's kind of stupid, but these are the life choices I made. I don't know why I'm so against working towards progression.
Come here.
I'll finish this. Are you prepared to die?
Right? Beat Abyss does not do raid. That does not compute, does it? That's just being stupid. Why? No, my main account keeps getting energy too. This is stupid. Stop it. Drop gear. Ugh. Okay, last one. Last one for the bingo. And then we move on to doing something other than this.
I will drag you to the abyss.
On my honor as a dragon, I will punish you.
See, my main account also got Luna, but I don't think I'm working with Luna for now because
I'm on my way.
I've got other things to work on. So I really want to use Luna on this account just because I know that that's not going to happen on my main.
Look at me.
Is the best 80 mercenary the same as World 1010 mercenary? Why did I say mercenary? Mercedes.
Surprise! Voila!
That's a good question because I beat... I'm trying to remember because I know that the first wave you have to fight... the first wave you have to fight Shadow Rose, I want to say. And then the second wave's the one with Shadow Mercedes. And I honestly believe that if you can honestly beat like the first wave, you don't have to worry about the second wave because you've already proven that you can beat it by just beating the first wave. I want to say you can't... Like, I think Shadow Rose does something if you, like, debuff her. So you either need to beat her really fast with the debuffer on your team, like Kiris, or you need to, not beat her with debuffs. I can't remember. I remember, like, because I did it in, like, 2 attempts. And I remember the first attempt I was just kind of, like, overwhelmed. Oof. You're at floor 62? See, I remember my walls more clearly than I remember, like, you like to avoid the Kiris cheese. I'm gonna be, like, so I was just like you. I did not want to do Kiris cheese until the time that like, the moment that broke me. I think it was, like, floor 76, floor 70 something has golem, has a golem in there. And that is what broke me. Like, I could not take it any longer. Because the way that golem works is, like, he continuously, like, gets a stackable attack defense buff on himself. And basically, the longer you make that fight take, is it stronger than G10? I don't know, but what I will say is that stackable one, that stackable buff is nutso. Like, it basically, after he got, like, a couple of rounds of it, he would just one-shot my, my party. So, I broke down, and that was the moment where I was like, okay, I'm going to use Kiris. That, like, I'm done. Not, like, avoiding using Kiris. What floor was it? Can I even see from here? Or is it gonna... It's probably gonna hide it, because yeah, you can't see it unless you're... I wish you could, like, see what things are, because I can't remember. There's a golem anywhere. It's, like, down here in the... I might even remember it based on what it drops. I feel like it's 76 or, like, 70... Maybe it's 74. Like, I got stuck somewhere, and I remember one of the drops was, like, a piece of Abyss gear. It's somewhere here. It's, like, one of these gear pieces. It's not the first one. It's not 72. It's, oh, what a nightmare. I sincerely, I hate that. Alright, let's do floor 22. Phoenix, stop yowling. You're being ridiculous. Sooner or later, these Abyss floors are going to get to the point where I can't just, like, auto-cheese it. That's what I've been doing so far. Let's go here. Just filmed the 97k Vildred. Vildred is another character I don't have across any of my alts.
Spear of Laguna.
That's what I've noticed about Abyss is, like, you'll have that one floor that has, like, something ridiculous on it, and then it's like,
Away.
you have a bunch of, like, stupidly easy ones, and it's like, where were these? And then you'll hit another wall. It's like, I don't hate that. I kind of like it because it's like after you have, like, one of those really hard ones, you just kind of want to relax.
Yes.
And so I don't hate that.
Assist me. Don't worry. Go away.
Tamarin is like really good. I like her.
Go. This is it.
Listen to my song. Shine free.
You already went in and your debuffs put us at a stalemate. But otherwise, his DPS is no threat.
Here.
What's cool about after beating Abyss one time on my main account, I'm not too concerned about how to beat it on my alt. I already know what things I need to beat my I've seen the 97k Vildred, right? Yeah, I have. It's it's nuts.
You won't even have time to struggle.
All right. I've seen a couple of people with probably not anywhere near as strong of a Vildred, but I've seen some people in like arena with like a
Don't be scared. Burning hatred.
a nuts Vildred paired up with like a combat readiness pusher. And see, those are the ones that always get me in arena. Like if I pick somebody who's got a Vildred and I think to myself like it's probably not that bad of a Vildred, and then I go in there and I'm wowed away by someone's Vildred. Those are the times. You don't forget those.
Over here.
I'll finish this. Go. I can't stop now.
Cause like I don't make a mistake when I look at somebody's team and I look at like if I see somebody with a Bellona or an Araminta and I see like a combat readiness pusher with them, it's like, well,
Darkness.
I don't know. Those look dangerous.
Go away.
If I see anybody paired up, like anybody who's like a strong AoE burst, if I see anybody strong with an AoE burst paired up with the specialty change Ruzid, I nope out of that. Anybody who's invested hard into specialty change Ruzid, I'm a little intimidated by. Like if you go that hard for Ruzid, you're probably
I'm on my way.
you've got probably some craziness. Heyo. Right, he's scary, and I don't want to mess with. I'm actually going to, I think it's my Korean account that I'm going to do the specialty upgrade for Ruzid.
On my honor as a dragon, I will punish you.
And like actually use him.
Go away.
Give up any hope of making it back alive.
But it still shouts thieves are OP. I am doing fine. My I had some food poisoning a couple days ago and was bedridden. That sucked. I always forget how bad food poisoning is. It's like when I think back on like what food poisoning it feels like, it's like, oh yeah, it's just like a really bad stomach ache, right?
Go
And then
away.
you know, then freaking you get sick with food poisoning. It's like, God, no.
I'll show you the truth, darkness.
Assist me.
I'll finish this.
I imagine that,
Go.
Don't worry. Spear of Laguna.
I did clear Abyss. This is my alt. This is my alt.
Go away.
Come here.
I'm on my way.
This is my stupid alt that got Luna in one pull.
I can't stop now.
Jesus, that team is. This is my ult that literally pulls like nat 5s off of banners in like one pull. It's stupid. Oh my god, you pulled Luna on your second pull? I had to go like 60 something deep to get Luna on my main. It upsets me. What can you do? Okay, so tomorrow we're getting Molagoras. That'll be exciting. Okay, so we've done those. Let's go over here and collect this. I also saw something at the end. Still want 5-star artifacts? Oh, I should see if I've got friends on. Nope. Okay. Because I need to collect more friends for this account. Are you still wanting duplicate Lunas? Because the one thing about pulling on the Luna banner is that is the only 5-star hero you can get off the Luna banner. Like, you have 0% chance of getting any other 5-star unit. Which is fine if you want more Lunas. Back out of that. You can't seem to pull Tamarin. She doesn't like you very much. Aw. Yeah, I know you're feeling there, because that is definitely how I felt on my main account. Everyone was talking about how they want like more 5-star units, and I was like, I don't care about the 5-star units. I would really like artifacts. When does her banner end? It ends not this week. Does it end next week? Or is it tomorrow? It ends tomorrow? Holy smokes. I didn't even pay attention. Let me check.
Treasure your new connections.
Oh, it does end tomorrow. Oh no. Yep, it's going to end tomorrow. That's aww. Well, yeah, we get a new character banner tomorrow, which is almost it's almost like impossible for me to imagine it being anyone besides Lidica. I severely doubt it's going to be anyone else. What thing do I need to do? Oh, let's do Labby on this account, because I have not done Labby. It's thinking really hard about this. It's like, maybe we'll do Labby. Come on. Okay, there we go. Rampaging Clarissa. Let's do with that. I don't think Ravi's going to be hurt by this at all, but let's go this way. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Hold on. Whoa. We'll go in here and then we'll yield. Because I know I only have like one currency in here, or one Labby currency, so I'm going to go over here and we're going to check the shop and then we'll bounce out.
Burning hatred. A desire for revenge.
I will drag you to the abyss.
Go away.
Hurry.
I'll show you the true meaning of darkness.
Okay. Hoochie, have something good for me, please.
Ta-da! You're lucky you ran into me.
Damn you, Hoochie. Alright. This way.
There's nothing to say. On my honor as a dragon.
Okay. I don't think we need to watch my alt at the moment, because it's just doing it's alt things. Just alt things.
I can't
So I'm gonna hide that.
Go away.
Alright, turn that music down. Because it's just doing basically the easiest run of Labby it's ever done. So let's look at my main account. I finished doing the finished doing its golem, so what should we fight? I know that this bottom team has basically... This bottom team is not strong. This is going to be the easiest one to fight, so let's start with them. We'll start with Team Easy here.
I will guide you through the light. Give me strength.
I smell cowards. I won't
Let's
follow
try to
this.
stun this Araminta.
My spear will protect everyone. All enemies will fall to my spear. I'll use magic to protect everyone. I hope my power is helpful.
I was actually hoping that
The sword of flowers.
I would have gotten a defense down buff as well, but that did not happen, so
You'll be destroyed.
I'm just now trying to set it so that way that Destina and the enemy team's put into
Let's
a
advance together.
weirder position than it was.
Be punished.
Because it's just gonna massive heal everyone.
We'll Will you test yourself against me?
I'm 99% sure.
Luminescence.
Here we go.
Glory.
As expected, the AoE heal everything.
I believe this is what the goddess wills.
The spirit of a commander.
Oath of the White Flower. Over here. Don't worry.
I will do my part. I will touch your wounded heart.
Lance of Steel.
I will continue my training.
Should I turn them to ash?
Bye-bye.
Show me your
Oh,
skills.
if that's the best damage she can do, this is going to be easy.
I will guide you through the light. My goddess.
If you could auto the whole floor 62, how far do you think you can go without upgrades?
I'll use magic to protect everyone.
I don't remember exactly where all of the walls are.
The Order of the Shield does not back down.
Will you test yourself against me?
There's just some floors where you have to deal with like some sort of mechanic, or you have to like some of them it's just not a matter of like what team you're using. You have to like swap and strategize a little differently. Like I'm trying to remember, like I remember the biggest stop gate I had was the golem floor. I had no problems with the General Purgus floor. Like I heard lots of people complain about General Purgus. That was one of the easiest floors for me. But I heard a lot of people struggle with that floor. If you're like so dead bent on not using Kiris, there's going to be some floors that like I cheesed, which you probably can't cheese without way more gear upgrades.
I believe this is what the goddess wills. My goddess.
Like I don't know how you're gonna get past Golem without
To extinguish the
using
evil.
Kiris. That's going to be like that's going to be a very difficult floor.
This is my true strength.
Because I believe the way you're going to have to beat that floor then is you're going to have stupid amounts of DPS. You're going to have to defeat the crystal. You're going to have to defeat the crystal. I can't remember. Does it always respawn the 2 ads? I don't... You're definitely gonna have to beat the crystal, and then depending on your DPS, I don't know how you're gonna beat the golem. Like, because there are 2 ads that are healing the golem.
Will you test yourself against me?
And like I said, the stacking thing is what will really kill you. Is just that like he doesn't lose his attack stacks, and after like he gets enough turns, he just kind of like smushes you.
Commander Lorena, I'll continue doing my best.
Okay, let's take a look at what other ones I can pick. This top one is a definite no. I might be able to beat it, but that looks baity. It looks like I normally always fight anybody with a Ravi, but I don't like seeing a level 60 Shuri with a level 60 Axe God. Makes me kind of nervous. Okay. I'm gonna just refresh this. You know what I hate? Angelica. I hate Angelica. We're gonna do this one. The middle one. I like it. I don't, but I do. Yeah, we'll just do it.
Garo, watch me.
You disrespect me.
Let's advance together.
Not gonna do
Beautiful beings. Death is your repentance.
barrier at the moment.
Show me your skills.
I'm gonna get rid of
This
this.
is my true.
Hello, Blue Neros.
The Order of the Shield does not back down.
Out of here.
I will do my part. Is it my turn?
Okay, that's got a defense buff. Region.
I'll destroy you!
Enveloping light of the dawn.
The spirit of a commander.
Let's get rid of her.
I smell cowards.
I will guide you through the light.
I'm ready. I will continue my training.
Easy.
Use magic to protect everyone. I will touch your wounded heart.
Yeah, this guy was definitely easier than I imagined.
I believe this is what the goddess wills.
The Order of the Shield does not back down. I will pierce everything.
Will you test yourself against me? Go.
I've been waiting. I will do my part.
Out of here.
Let's advance together.
Alright, easy.
Evils be punished.
Easy.
I trust the path laid before us.
Okay. Let's do this one. This one looks pretty easy too. What are my thoughts on Luna?
I will guide you through the light.
I think she's a perfectly fine unit.
My goddess.
I don't think she's
grant
so
me
like I know
power to
everybody really
extinguish
wanted to
evil.
pull her banner a
Let's
lot.
advance together.
I did not
My
see
goddess.
her as being worth going like as hard as one would go for Dienne. Like when I saw Dienne, I thought Dienne was really good.
All enemies will bow to my spear.
Ow! Ow!
Show me your skills.
Okay, so this says is going to be actually a problem. No, we don't want to use that because she's about to barrier.
The spirit of a commander.
See, I'm more concerned about the says.
In the point of my spear.
I'll use magic to protect. I hope my power is helpful.
Because that my Doris is like baiting that Commander Lorena, so
Shield.
even though she's getting stronger, I'm far more intimidated by the
I
says.
believe this is what the goddess wills. May those evils be punished.
Cartuja was my first ML pull.
This is my true strength.
Okay, we can get rid of him.
Let's advance together.
My spear will protect everyone.
Get out of here.
I will do my part.
We'll push
I
that.
will touch your wounded heart.
The Order of the Shield does
Oh,
not
what were
back down.
your other 2 ML pulls? Were they better?
All right, let's go.
Show me your skills.
Oh my gosh, that's so much better. I have yet to pull a single
Light.
nat 5 ML. So that's really good.
Give me strength. Ow! You pitiful beings. Death is your repentance.
I will pierce everything.
I mean, true, but just think about all the other garbage you could have obtained. I'd much rather fight that Diane. Get rid of her. Please.
Let's combine our strength.
My goddess, grant me the power to extinguish the evil.
She's so tanky. This person made a really tanky Diane.
Here, nice.
2 Gloomy Rains and a Sven. The Sven is the... I've only pulled Sven once, and I only pulled it on my alt. I have yet to pull a single Gloomy Rain. I have yet to pull a Harado, but he's coming for me. Like, I can feel it. He's going to hit one of my accounts. I can feel it coming. It's going to suck. But I will have deserved it at this point. For how long I've dodged him, I'm definitely going to get my just desserts.
May those evils be punished. Huh? Please, save us.
How did I build my Kyrus for Abyss? I would say if you're going to build a Kyrus and you're doing it for Abyss, you want to reach certain thresholds. I would say, like, if you want to be super safe, have like 9,000 HP on your Kyrus. You want to have enough effectiveness that you're not going to miss all the time. So, like, 50% effectiveness is fine. Or more that's fine. I would say I'd be more concerned about making sure that you make an HP threshold. And even if you don't plan on using Kyrus to cheese floors, I would say that the Golem floor specifically, I would not... If anyone said that, like, hey, I beat Abyss and the only time I used Kyrus was on that stupid Golem floor, I would be like, yeah, that's what you should have done. I would not be like, oh, you should feel bad that you had to cheese that floor. No, that is the floor where I would say, yeah, that's probably intended you needed to use Kyrus there, because that floor is awful. I don't want to... I hate Angelica's. I really hate Angelica's. Look at how many people have Angelica. I hate it. I don't want to fight... Well, you know what? Maybe this team's actually not bad. But I hate Angelica, so I'm not going to fight her anyways. I'd literally rather fight anything else. I hate Angelica. This could be bad. They don't have awakenings on them, so I want to think that this person hasn't invested that hard, but that could be bait. Whatever.
Let's advance together.
I'm a fish. Blah blah blah. I'm going for the bait.
Can you hold out for more?
Let's see how much this hurts. Oh, that did not hurt. Oh, that's your DPS? We're fine. We're fine. If that's the most damage that Bellona could do, we're fine.
Disappear, evil one.
It's if a Bellona were to take my entire team down to like 50% or less by herself, that's trouble.
I believe
This
what the goddess
is
will
nothing.
strength. Please save us. I'll use magic to protect.
I'm still gonna get rid of that Bellona first though, because
Shall we?
I don't really want to deal with the Bellona
I will continue
because I
my
hate
training.
that defense down thing that she does. So we're just gonna have to build up stats.
Show me your skills. Go.
By the name of the goddess. Let's advance together. My goddess.
Doris is getting you killed on floor 62.
power to
Oh, is she like...
extinguish the evil.
She's dropping her effectiveness down on Sez.
Yes. Release mana.
The spirit of a commander. Grant me the strength to destroy evil.
I will guide you through the light. Here. I will do my part. I will touch your wounded heart.
Can Shadow Rose be used in Wyvern 11, or is it a bad idea because of her element? I don't want to use that guard. Terranor guard, you don't want to use him? Honestly, when it comes to beating Wyvern 11, the real thing, like if you're just like, if you don't have like the best of units or whatever, I would just go with make it a mono element team.
I believe this is what the goddess wills. My goddess.
You don't have to use Terranor guard. There are
My spear will protect everyone.
there are a couple other ways to do that one. As soon as you enter the room, the first thing you hear from me is, I hate Angelica. What's wrong with her? By the way, hello, Mina.
Will you test yourself against me?
So, I'll explain why I hate Angelica.
Give me strength.
Angelica is a nightmare to fight against if they've built her super tanky and you don't have like all kinds of silences and stuns to stop her from going and going and going and going. And it's not a matter of if I'm going to lose, it's the fact that it's going to drag this battle out so long I'm going to be angry. That is the problem with Angelica.
Show me your skills.
You're irritating me by dragging the fight out. And that's why Angelica sucks.
I will continue my training.
So if you want to actively troll people
I believe this is what
who are stronger than you, build a stupidly tanky Angelica. If you really want to irritate them, put on either the
my part.
oh, what is it called? Either equip her with the candlestick or equip her with what's it called? I'm blanking. The Wondrous Potion. Equip her with either of those. Throw her maybe with another healer or tank or something. Set her on your PvP defense and just know that every time somebody beats you, they lost a little bit of their soul while they did it.
Let's combine our strength.
And that's how you upset people without ever being able to beat them in PvP.
I will break through.
I'll send you to the afterlife.
Feel my might.
I'm about to sneeze again. Don't sneeze. There it is. Gosh dang it. I swear I'm not sick.
You'll be destroyed. May those evils be punished.
I will pierce everything.
My goddess.
Go away, Doris. Or, not Doris. Blah. Go away, Cecilia. I was looking at Doris attacking, and my Freudian slip was to say the name of the person attacking. Okay. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight Angelica. We can fight this Destina. You know what? Okay. If this... Let's fight the bottom one, and if Angelica is as awful as she normally is, I will be angry, but this team down here looks so weak. It looks so weak. I really want to fight it, like, really badly. So we're gonna go do that. And my cat is still screaming at the top of its lungs. Like it's a thing to do.
Let's advance together. Give me strength. A nightmare. Especially for you.
Will you test yourself against me?
How do I want to play this?
I won't tolerate this.
We're gonna see how tanky she is. She's not too tanky.
The Order of the Shield does not back down.
Let's get rid of her. We're getting rid of her. I hate Angelica. Like, you guys don't understand. I see her, and I just, like, I see red. And I just want to kill her.
I'll use magic to protect everyone. Please help. By the name of
It does have pretty animations. This game was actually made to play on low-end phones.
Cute.
Which is really cool because their goal was to make a pretty mobile game that
Goddess wills.
people with not good phones can still enjoy, which is like a great concept.
To extinguish the evil.
My spear will protect everyone.
I don't know why I did that when I knew that they all couldn't be buffed.
Brace yourself.
I will do my part.
Because now I'm in a situation where she's going to heal everyone. Oh, God.
The dawn is
I hate you.
blazing.
It's fine.
The spirit of a commander.
It's fine.
All enemies will fall to my spear.
Let's advance together. Please, save us.
It's fine.
I smell chance.
Gone.
I'll use magic to protect everyone.
Go, go, go!
Weep and wail.
Show me your skills.
The Order of the Shield does not back down.
I will guide you through the light.
Doris is so good. The people who have Doris and don't have her leveled,
This is what the goddess
I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what people who don't use Doris are doing with their lives. Doris is nuts.
My spear will protect everyone. I'll leave it to you.
I would not use her on, like, don't use her on PvP defense for sure. Don't waste that slot.
True will.
Unless you have nothing else.
I will do my part.
Like, she's not bad if you're gonna use her for, like just to like slow people down, like
Touch your wound.
whatever, but her real use is like,
Advance together.
one, she makes a really good tank for most PvE things, but if you're like trying to take on somebody who's got like strong dark types in like PvP or guild versus guild, you can totally bait the dark AI into attacking her, especially if she's the only light unit.
I'll continue doing my best.
Despite whoever else you have, they will chase her down. Hi Jasper. In YouTube chat, Jasper said hi. Along with, I forgot, Larry's in YouTube chat, and then we have Sky Drive in Twitch, along with Blue Neros in Twitch. So if you guys hear me talking to either side of you, it's because, yeah, you're in two different worlds, and I will happily talk to both of you guys. Eventually, when I get Twitch affiliate, I'm gonna have to like drop using YouTube. But until then, I could say hi to both. How am I on the? We could finish these, but I don't want to. We do that later. So we've done my arenas. We can do adventures. I'm trying to remember which adventures we need to do. Shining Star is going to end soon. Did I get everything I wanted out of this? I could buy these artifact charms. Or I could buy more of these archer visions, which I might need one day. I don't want cold looks. That is a waste. I can always get these from the spirit thingy. Artifact charms are good too. Let's go with these. I hate farming catalysts. So like my gut instinct is to buy catalysts while I can. Except the cold looks. I don't care about cold looks. And yeah. I'm gonna turn the volume down on this one, and we're gonna switch back to my alt, because that's not gonna be interesting to watch me just auto that stuff. So we're back to my alt. My alt finished that labby that it was doing, that stupidly easy lab. What else are we gonna do here? So this one needs to do arenas. Okay. Oh yeah, so like I said, I hadn't been playing this account at all, and then I started like last week, but I didn't like really do it last week. I just kind of like
I am at your command.
barely last week. Oh, so
Leave it to me. There's nothing to say. On my
We've
way.
got easy matches set up for us.
Spear of Laguna. Bleed.
That was unnecessary.
Go away.
Destina's protection.
So if you wanted to know what bronze looked like in global, because you're way too far away from bronze now to take a look. Bronze looks like
I
this.
will lead you ever onward.
Sometimes bronze has nothing but people with a bunch of slimes in their party.
You can't escape.
Which sounds as stupid as it actually is.
Done. I can't be bothered.
I can't stop now.
Burning hatred.
I'm always impressed with the people who continue to use Raz.
Revenge.
Cause like as soon as I can get other units, I like immediately drop Raz.
I'm always ready.
Let's get to work. There's nothing to say.
On my honor as a dragon, I will punish you.
The show never stops.
Okay, let's see. So you have two accounts, your main and your baby account. On your main, you have almost 11 Nat 5s with Light Shuri and Dark Dominel, but my baby account has ML Ken, Shadow Rose, Dark Sid, and ML Acades, and 6 other Nat 5s. So do you make your baby account your main now? I mean, that's up to you. I play both of my accounts. I'm assuming you're talking about, like, which one are you going to invest more time into? I would say invest the one that you have the most fun with. Like, I have a total of 6 accounts of Epic 7 that I play.
A desire for revenge.
And one of my accounts has become very not fun to play. And the reason why it's not fun is because it doesn't have any unit variety at all that's different from what I already have. Like if you, like my worst account almost looks identical to one of my other accounts, except it has less. And by less, I mean it just doesn't have any variety. So while it's not a bad account and anybody would probably love to play it, it's not fun for me to play, because it's like I can already have this same experience elsewhere. So for the most part, that account for me, I just log into and then log out of. Just logging in to get the login bonus, and that's it. Like, I don't want to play it. Because I have a lot of fun with this account, but it is vastly inferior to my main account.
I will lead you ever onward.
Me fight you. We'll fight this one. Gotta pick the easy ones out. I mostly want to get I need conquest points on this account so that way I can
get to work.
Get that Falconer Clury upgrade.
Leave it to me. I can't be bothered.
This This is my victory.
The slowest animation ever.
Drag you to the abyss.
On my honor as a dragon, I will punish you.
Go away.
There's nothing to say.
Be healed.
Oh, I know what I'll do. Here, I'll show you a side-by-side of my main and my alt. Hold on. This is gonna look weird. We're gonna...
Oh, it's over already?
like that. Okay, let me... Oops. I didn't mean to resize that, but maybe it'll be fine. I don't know. I didn't mean to resize it. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Go over here. So my main account's obviously the one on the right. Let me move this so that way I can see it the same way you guys see it. All right. So my main account has some really nice things on it. It has the DN on it. It has, like, you know, Tenebria, Ken. Somewhere down here is an Araminta. There she is. Araminta. Am I fighting a bunch of scrubs? So my alt account, I haven't done any arena with, so yes, technically I am fighting a bunch of scrubs on my alt. My main account, I would say, like the master rank is a mixed bag. There's a lot of, like, okay people and some people that need to move out of master rank, and they're just kind of like gatekeeping there. So yeah, master rank is kind of a mixed bag. So on my main account, I don't feel like I'm overwhelming forcing all the time. Sometimes I pick easier targets. Anyways, so let's go through these. So if we're talking about, like, what does my alt account have uniquely to it? My alt account uniquely has a says and a Moonlight Acades, and so there's a Sven down here somewhere. There he is. So that is what this account has. That's uniquely on this account only. That's not on my main, because my main account has a Tamarin and has the Luna and has the Ravi. So what I like about this account is, like, you kind of see how, like, oh, I'm playing with the Sez, or how I have Moonlight Acades built, because I want to play something different from my main. So and this one's got enough good stuff rolling on it that I'm enjoying playing my alt. So even though this isn't, like, I actually, like, log in to play this one way more often than my main now. My main I kind of just do whatever with. So if you take a look at what my main has, it's unquestionably the best account of all my accounts. Has the DN, the haste, everybody can get Yuna, ML Cartuja. This is the only one that has a Doris. Kral, Destina, Tenebria, Ken, Ravi, Yufine, Kisei. I think this is the only one with the Axe God. I think this is the only one with Axe God too. Araminta, ML Koli, ML Lots, ML Shuri. somewhere down here is... There she is, Tamarin. And even lower down here is Luna. And at the very bottom is another Ken. So this is my main account. I play this one the most. Or I did play this one the most. I like playing, like, this is the one that I call my collector account, because all I do on this account is kind of just, like, level things up. And this is kind of why I need to stop doing that and move on to doing raids and stuff, because I spend all my time just leveling things and not actively, like, getting stronger. So yeah, that's my main. Move this back over here. Lock that. Okay. So, back to playing my ult. Right now I'm working on the specialty change for Falconer Clary on this account. Which I need to get these conquest points and level the dags. The wild plants are not that important. I can, like, that's something I can knock out easy. So I haven't been, like, pursuing that with any amount of fervor. You know what I haven't done? I didn't like donate to my guild at all on my alt. Did I donate gold yet? No, I haven't. I forgot. I like literally started streaming, started playing this game, and I did not donate on my alt. Okay, so... Oh wait, that's me. I don't need to donate to myself. I'll donate to you. My alt cannot donate catalysts. I'm so sorry. It needs all the catalysts it can get its little paws on. I guess I'll donate to myself because I'm the only one not asking for catalyst. I have not bought from the member shop. Okay, that's good. Alright. I think we've done everything in the dailies besides going in here. And I know that I want to collect more of these medicines, because since this account has Tamarin, I really want to make sure I get these medicines before this event goes away. Because when that event goes away, like getting those epic catalysts are a bore. So, do I want to do this stage? I know I clicked on it, but maybe I don't want to do this stage. Do I want to do this one? This is the one that I was doing. Was I doing it for the mysterious flashes? I guess so. It also has like those plant things. These are the things that, like, if you ever these special alarm loops, like, every healer seems to be either a Cancer or a Gemini. There are some that aren't, but they're like, there's so many that are Cancers or Geminis. And because of that, like, these stupid special alarm loops. Alright. We'll do this one. Yeah, we'll do this one. Oh, I clicked in and I didn't even choose my party. Oh, it's whatever. I need to level them anyways.
Oh
make it through another day.
It's whatever.
Can't stop now.
Burning hatred. A desire for revenge.
Go away.
I probably, you know what? I should move Clury out. I would be better off leveling Ravi or a wolf there. Because even if Ravi dies, it's mostly fine.
Go.
It's fine.
I will drag you to the abyss.
Yes.
This is it.
What other things do I need to do? Let's see.
Spear of Laguna. Bleed.
This account really needs to farm gear, but I haven't motivated myself into like really trying to farm harder wyverns and stuff.
Let's shine.
There's nothing to say.
Here.
My turn.
A lot of people missed out on DN. Day one of the DN banner, I pulled her like, cause I had saved up enough to do, I think I had like 150 pulls saved up, cause we all assumed that there was going to be another limited banner. In my guild, we had talked about how like there's probably going to be another limited banner coming. So my guild leader kept telling me to save and save for it. So I did save for it. And when DN showed up, a large amount of the community was just kind of like, oh, DN is terrible. She's a healer without the ability to heal. LOL, terrible. And but I didn't see it that way. Because to me, the thing that had been driving me the most insane was that I didn't have a barrier healer. Like, everybody was using Angelica, and I didn't have an Angelica, and it was driving me insane. And I was like, I want an Angelica. And, so my frustration on the no Angelica situation, I pulled very hard on DN and got her, and I immediately started building her and using her. And there were people making fun of me for basically grabbing the healer that can't heal was the thing everybody kept saying it was. And I was like, but she's got a barrier, so I'm happy with that. I really wanted a barrier user, and they were like, if you wanted a barrier user, just use your Armin, or you already have a Crow, so you don't really need a barrier.
Darkness.
On my
Hi.
honor as a dragon,
Okay, how do I say your name?
I will punish you.
Is it Fethi? Should I call you Fethi? Or do you want to be called Bright? Fethi Bright? Bright? Bernat? 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 Fethi. I'm gonna call you Fethi. I like the name Fethi.
Over here.
Or Fetty?
I'll go.
If you want to be called Fetty, I can call you Fetty. Eddie. Do you play Epic 7?
Drag you to the abyss.
Are you excited for the next banner that's coming up? I don't know if I'm excited for Lidica or not.
I'll show you the truth, darkness.
You started 3 days ago. You're new. Oh my gosh. Welcome to Epic 7. I love new players. Epic 7 is a lot of fun. This is my favorite mobile game. Well, that's cool. That's cool. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I love helping people, so I can answer any question. Don't feel bad if it's like a noobish question. We were all new players at one point in time. I like answering questions, especially when you're playing a game like this. It's got like so many things going on in it that you can easily get confused. I'm gonna lower the volume a bit. You've got all water units and you still struggle in this story.
Over here.
What
I'll finish this.
what units do you have like that you can use? You can list them out if you want. Maybe we could see what we could do to help. Oh, not bad. For water units, those are really good.
I can't stop now.
In the early parts, you'll have a harder time getting advantage out of Karen because she really wants her crit.
Away.
You pulled a rose. Wow, super water.
I will drag you to the abyss.
Well, on the bright side, you have really good water units. They're not just like, I mean, it's really hard to say because like, when it comes to talking about Epic 7, I don't feel like that there's necessarily bad units so much as like it's harder to make a team comp around units rather than this unit is completely bad and terrible. There's very few of those. But I would say number one, you have something that I've told people that if they were like planning on re-rolling, one of the things that I would say to like keep an eye out for is an account that gets an Angelica or a Katie's or just a healer. So you actually have what I would have recommended someone taking is an account with a healer on it. In general, just a healer that is like in the good category that like you can build the whole team around. I'm telling them to make accounts that I hate. Exactly. I'm like, make sure you get a good healer. Don't be stupid and just go for a Nat 5 account that doesn't have a good healer. You're just going to make yourself sad later on when you never pull a healer. Angelica. Angelica's really good. I hate her. I hate her so much. I hate Angelica. That's why she doesn't... I own 6 Epic 7 accounts. There is not an Angelica on any of them. Not on a single one. Imagine that. That's nuts. But Angelica's really good. you will use her in literally all content of the game. You have basically the like the answer to like, who do I bring? Well, Angelica's automatically got a position on this team. So oh no, like stars do not indicate the unit's goodness. A unit is not defined by its stars. The only thing that's really good about having high stars in the early game is that you don't have to worry about getting them up to that star level. So it's just like like, let's skip ahead to that step. Once you get into when you can farm things pretty quickly and easily, it like that advantage completely disappears. What did I have happen? Oh, I finished an event thing. Derp. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading and not looking at the game screen. Tywin's not bad. I like him. Angelica's nuts good. I rank her higher. I rank her higher than Destina, and I rank her higher than Tamarin. She's better than the 5-star healers. I'll say that much. That's not saying that Tamarin or Destina are bad. It's just that there's not a single time where I would think to myself, yeah, I don't want Angelica there. Angelica would suck there. Like, that doesn't happen in my brain. It's always like, do I want Angelica? Yeah, Angelica would be nice. So to me, she's like, when you're that good of a unit where it's just like there's never a bad time, I'd say she gets that position of so good that she is like the meta good. The only 5-star healer that can come toe to toe in usefulness is Diane, and Diane was limited, so we don't even need to talk about her with a new player. That's because you're in the early game. So I would say in the early game you won't notice a healer's usefulness because most of the content you need to beat is just by pure damage and not by like any sort of amount of like healing or stalling. Like, that's not useful. You won't notice the healer's usefulness until like later chapters of the first part of the game. You'll notice the healer's usefulness when you're doing Labyrinth, Abyss. So like, I would say you won't notice her for maybe the first 6-7 chapters, depending on what else you do. So I'm gonna give you some tips on like how to build out some characters so that way you can feel stronger without having to like invest too much. As soon as I finish this, we'll go show you some quick tips on how to get stronger. It's because she's a barrier, and the immunity thing is also stupid awesome, but she's a barrier healer in general. That's kind of like already kind of nuts. She scales well. She can be pretty tanky. Her healing's potent. There's nothing that she's lacking really. And having the ability to barrier and heal at the same time on a healer is just kind of like, that's a good slot to have. All right, so let me back out of this. There's even content where you will want like 2 healers. So Angelica makes a very good like healer. Okay, so all right. So let me talk about how to gear up a unit. Looking at let's look at We'll just look at anybody. I don't really care. So we'll look at, for example, Carmine Rose. So what you really want to do when you're gearing up a unit is you really want to hit like some sets. Because regardless of like how crap the gear is, you really want to put up a set. So for example, attack sets are 4, speed sets are 4, you have like the crit hit chance is a 2 set. So yes, this is the sword you get from the chest at the very beginning of the game. That shows you how long I've had Carmine Rose. So even if it's like really crappy gear, you want to put like you want to put up a set on there, and it doesn't cost that much to remove like these cheap sets. So no matter what, build out a crappy set on your units and you'll do better. So this Keris, for example, is garbage because she's got random stuff on her, and I really need to fix this, and I haven't been because I haven't obtained anything to like swap out on that I really want to swap. So that's actually not bad. We'll probably move that on there for now. It's better than nothing, that's for sure. Because I really want speed set. Do I have a speed ring? No. Do I have a speed necklace? I do. But this is a crit hit chance. That'll finish a set. Whatever, we'll do it. Finish a set. Or not finish a set, but will get me a set going. Okay, so anyways. So, you really want to build out sets. In terms of, like, what do I want to upgrade? Like, what do I want to push further and get, like, plus 12, plus 15, or whatever? You really don't want to upgrade pieces of gear unless you have to. Until you get, like, some later game gear. There are pieces of gear that you get in the story from, like, Golden Chests or Labyrinth that are pretty good pieces of gear. Like this, for example, this Olberud set comes from Labyrinth. It's all really good. I would enhance it all the way as far as you can go with all of them. So upgrading this piece of gear is like it's a good choice. So I'll explain how like the gear sets in this game work. So you can think of this as the left side and then the right side. The left side has your weapon, helm, body. The weapon always has flat attack, your helm always has flat health, and your body has flat defense. There's certain stats that can't appear on certain sets of gear. For example, like the armor set can never have an attack percentage appear on the armor. So don't ever try to hunt down for attack percentage because you're not going to find it on your armor. It's just never going to happen. That's one of those things that will never show up there. I don't remember the other ones too keenly. It might be like defense can't appear on the sword maybe or something. I don't remember which. But like I know that those sets work like that. So yeah, so the way you really want to get gear on your left side is you really want these substats to roll good. So like this one has like health percent, speed flat. Speed can only ever be a flat number. It can never be a percentage. So speed's good, crit hit chance is good, effective resistance is okay. So we're talking about this piece of gear looks pretty good to keep. It could have way better stuff on there. Are percentage gear better than number gear? Yes, percentage gear is better than numbers, flat numbers. So if we look at this one, the flat attack, it's not great, but it's fine. Attack percentage, way better. Crit hit chance, awesome. Effectiveness, if you have a unit that needs effectiveness, that's good. And then we take a look at this armor. It's got health percentage, speed flat, crit hit chance, percent and crit hit damage percent. So like this is all like pretty decent gear because you can see that it's got like good percentages. It's on like the main flat here is like speed. So these are all pretty alright pieces of gear. They're worth keeping. And you may notice that there's like these numbers in the top left corner right here, like 57, 57 and 71. Those are just telling you basically what item level or what tier of quality gear we're talking about. And the reason why you have speed gear is because you've been farming Wyvern. Wyvern's going to drop specific pieces of sets of gear as opposed to like Golem and Banshee. So like the three of them have different sets of gear broken out into them. Wyvern has the speed set. So, taking a look at all of this, basically when you're looking at the left side, you want to care about these substats. Those are the most important things. And this is why like finding a good piece of left set gear in a higher tier may come as more of a challenge because you're looking for the good subs. So I'm going to point my attention over to the right side now. Now, the reason why it doesn't, like, the left side's top corner number there didn't matter so much to me is because rather than care about that number, I cared about the substats. When you're looking at the right side, you really want to care about the top left-hand corner number. So, like, this one's 38, that one's 12, and then the bottom one, the feet, are 42. The reason why it matters more on this set than on this, or these three than on the other three is because the main stat. When we're talking about like what does that number in the top left-hand corner really change, one of the biggest things it changes is your main stat amount. So like, let me see if I can find multiple pieces of gear that are. Okay, so. I might not have a good example of this because I have upgraded some stuff. Well, you can kind of see, like, look at this piece of gear that's got a 60 in the corner and see how the percentage there is 9. And then you look at this 22 piece of gear and you see, like, the percentage is 4%. So you can see how, like, it starts at a higher amount of percent. And every time that you level up your equipment, you go up like, I think it's like, is it 5, 4? I don't remember. You go up a percentage amount of it. Like, I don't remember the specific number now that I'm trying to remember it. But you go up that percent, and that's why you really want to have like a higher base because it gets more out of it. So that's why like the right set, you really want the higher number in that top corner. So when we're looking at substats on your right-hand side, while they are important, it is nowhere near important as getting a good main stat. So like how this one has like attack 6%, you really, really, really want a good percentage of a stat you care about on your right set. So that's why a piece of gear that can have like some crappy subs on it, you might not care so much about because it has a really good main stat. Like a crit hit chance 9%, that is really good. Like that is really, really good and you would want to keep that. It's unfortunate it's on a resist set here because I don't really care about that because this piece of gear would be totally legit if this was an attack set or a speed set or something that is not resist set. It is driving me insane that this exists like this. But yeah, so when you're taking a look at the right hand side, you care about main stat, left side, substat. Right side, you want a higher number on your gear piece here. Left side, what really matters is that you just get like the good subs. So basically, percentage gear are better numbers at set important. I should level up gear with higher numbers, and I should make synergy between gears. that it? Yeah, I would start for like getting started with your account and trying to beat content. I would aim to make sets. So like even like take a look at this Carmine Rose. She doesn't have like she doesn't have like higher tier gear on her, but she's completed sets. You know, so this is like I know that they're not very good, but it's okay because I've made a set. Because having a set, she's gonna get 35% more attack out of her. Having a crit set, she has a 12% chance higher to crit. So it's already a boon to her that she's getting that. So I think that's the first thing to talk about when we're talking about like getting units stronger, is just working on that. In the early game, you shouldn't be upgrading really any piece of gear unless you have to. I would avoid doing it at all costs. Because you really don't, like, money becomes a huge sink in this game. It may not seem like it in the early game, but once you get to mid-game, or once you start, like, actually getting good pieces of gear, it is expensive. It is super expensive to upgrade gear. And this is something that, like, I'm going to tell, like, some of you other guys who might not know about this, but, like, when you're upgrading a piece of gear, so I wonder if I have examples of it. Okay, so this is going to be a great example. Okay, so, like, this gear right here, like, I know that we use, like, trash pieces of gear to upgrade. So, like, I want you to pay attention to how much XP I'm getting when I click this gray piece of gear down here, the gray gear. 400 XP, right? 400 XP, it cost me around 5k to use that. So that's 400 XP, 5k. I'm going to click this green piece of gear. 400 XP, 5k. I'm going to click this purple piece of gear. 400 XP, 5k. So, what am I trying to say here with this? Well, we have a gray piece of gear, green piece of gear, purple piece of gear, all the same level. The only difference is that there's a higher tier and there's lower tiers. So, why would this matter to somebody? So, now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to sell them, alright? I'm not going to actually sell them, I'm going to just show you the price. I'm going to sell this gray one. It's like, oh, it's only 1,000. Sell this green one. Oh, it's 1.5. All right, I'm going to click this purple one. It's 3k. So, the gray piece of gear here, right? It only sells for 1,000. This purple sells for 3,000. So, why does this matter? When you get into the higher tiers of gear, like higher tiers of gear, like the 67 stuff or whatever. I wonder if I probably have an accessory that's garbage that I can sell, right? Oh yeah. So like, look, 7k, 5k. I don't have a regular grade. So if you're wanting to like really save money and like earn more money, you sell the things that are purple and red or whatever. And then you only use like the grays, the greens, the blues for fusion, because while it's like, well, I know, but I really want to upgrade this gear faster, you get way more gold and you save on your materials that way. And that's a good way to like upgrade your stuff while also retaining money. That's just kind of like smart fusing, because it does not matter. Like the game does not care if you're using a gray piece of gear to fuse or a green piece of gear to fuse. It's all the same number to it, you know? It's not going to change how it feels about fusion. So the only thing that you're wasting is you're wasting gold if you fuse in like the higher tier quality of equipment. So yeah, that's just a little bit of tip of like saving gold, because gold is like the ultimate sink in this game. Because if you ever want to unequip stuff, it costs gold. So like if I wanted to unequip this 71 piece of gear, that's 5k. If we're talking about like an 80 piece of gear, it's like I don't even remember what it is. I know that if like unequipping certain pieces of like artifacts is like 25k, or there was like a gear that I tried to unequip that was like 25k, and I was just like, whoa. So like you really don't want to waste upgrading stuff or you know, that sort of thing, unless you're really going to dedicate using that piece of gear. And yes, you have Clary. Clary's pretty good. You have Tywin. So she's not as an important thing for you, but Clary is so Clary becomes Falconer Clary. You're not there yet, but there's like this thing called specialty change, which a bunch of 3-star units have the ability to become stronger. So Clary is one of these units. You have to get the hero to level 50 in order to start it. And then from there you have to complete certain tasks in order to get it. And then once you do, you get an upgraded version of the unit that has some trees. You know what I'll do? I can show you what that kind of looks like on my main account. So let me switch off of this one. We'll go to my main. So we're back at my main account. And I'm going to show you. I've already completed Commander Larinna and Axe God as specialty changes. Why am I blanking on where she is? She should be right here. There she is. So once you've finished a specialty change, you get this thing down here called a skill tree. This is my this is my main account. This is my main account. So I'll show you what the specialty tree looks like. So once you've completed the specialty change, you get this this tree right here that you can upgrade and get better stuff for your unit. So like Commander Larinna gets increases dual attack chance by 2%. Because I enhanced that all the way. Increases her attack by 2%. When using Sharp Blow, increases combat readiness by an additional 5%. Increases the damage dealt of Sharp Blow by 2%. So this may seem like a little bit of stuff here and there, but it all really does add up. When using Sharp Blow, has a 15% chance to increase combat readiness by an additional 20%. Her S2 increases defense by 1% every time it stacks. Increases critical hit damage by 2%. Increases the rate of combat readiness. Reduction of Spiral Breakthrough by 5%. When defeating an enemy with Spiral Breakthrough, has a 20% chance to reset cooldown. Increases the rate of combat readiness reduction of Spiral Breakthrough by 15%. So, yeah, that is like the specialty tree sort of thing. I also have Axe God's specialty tree that I've also been working on. I need to get that thing right there, that epic dark rune. This game is on mobile with an RPG game. Lots of info. I'm confused. Can't believe this game is on mobile. Yeah, this game has a lot of stuff into it, and it's why like I feel like a lot of people can get like lost in what they're doing. I can add you. I'll add you on both my alt and my main account. Maybe I can help you out. So let me. Wait, are you on global or are you on like are you on are you on like Asia or Korea? Oh. Okay, we got it. Phantoms 21. Okay. Good. I'll wait for you to open up a spot. Let's see. And I'll also make sure to send it over here. Phantoms 21. Let's see. Oh my god, you have the you have the cat Clarissa. No. I'm looking at your cat Clarissa. No, it makes me mad. I want it. I want it. No. No. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Oh. Can you have link permission? What are you gonna link? You got her from the Mystic Summon? Aw, dang. Dang. I'm actually like legit stupid jealous of that. Okay. Oh yeah, you can Imgur. That's fine. Go for it. Yeah, I added you. So another thing is I don't. Let me see if you've done that or not. I sent you a request. Okay, good. You already have like the friend unit set up. Cool. I'm mad jealous of your kitty Clarissa. It is something that I want so badly. I want it so badly. I want a kitty Clarissa so much. It's too cute. It upsets me. Okay, we got to switch back to my alt. Blah. Getting away from my main. We're going back to my alt so we can discuss stuff. But yeah, hopefully with all of that you can get her backstory is hilarious. Right? That's what I love the most is her backstory. I read that stuff day one and I was like, that's the best. That is the best thing I've read in a long time. Gosh. Okay, so what am I doing on my alt here? What do I need to get done? Oh, I need to do another adventure. Okay, let's go do another adventure. Go ahead and go back to Shining Star. Since this event is going to go away soon and I really want to make sure I farm it. There we go. No one hates cats. I love my cat. He's, I think he's taking a nap. Sometimes he, like, in the morning, whenever I wake up, he starts yowling because he doesn't want me to get out of bed. And so he's finally stopped yowling. He was yelling for, like, I don't know if you guys could hear this, but he yowled for, like, a good, like, hour or so of this stream, and I was just like, oh god. But, like, addressing it at all will just make him yell louder, and just, because he'll realize that I'm listening to him, and I'm actually not going to go and do what he wants, which is go back to bed. My cat's like, I don't want to get up, I want to stay in bed, and so, no, cat, you have to get up. Or at least I do. But I think he's settled down and gone back to sleep. Oh no, it's okay. Like, you don't have to say thanks. I just like helping out. And I really like this game a lot, and I want other people to play and like this game too, so anytime that I can help, I will happily help. So I've showed you my main account. I've showed you my alt account. Let me show you my Asia account. Nightbot can't block you, don't worry. I think I took away permissions from Nightbot at the moment. I think he's like modless. He can't stop you. Not at the moment. I think the most helpful tip or trick that you can do is honestly just don't spend gold unless you have to. I do not have all units 5. No. No, my Korea account is not crazy. So this is my Asia account that we're going to go to next, cause I can. So this is the Asia account.
Do you want to know how fast I can move? It's a trade secret.
I have not played it at all today, so. And go ahead and collect these goodies. What's over in here?
Why don't you test your luck?
Nothing. Okay.
Come back soon.
Go over here. So I haven't logged into my Asia account today, so it's behind. I don't need to send anybody out to that. We already finished that. So, let's do my daily poll on Asia.
Rika, a customer. We have a visitor.
What are we gonna get? Probably garbage. It's a muchacha. Alright, so this is my Asia account. I like playing this account quite a bit because it has, again, stuff that I don't have on my main or my alt. So this is like one of my favorite accounts to play as well. I don't do much on it. You're full again. Oh, you can get rid of my alt resay, the one that's just the name resay, and keep the one that's like Rosette 31 or something. I added both of I added Fetty on both of my accounts. So this is my Asia account, like I said. This is not my alt, this is just Asia. So on this account I am using Araminta, Hazel, Judith, and Cecilia. I also have Violet on this account, which is sad because I would really like to have I would like to have him on a different account. Violet on this account isn't what I wanted, but you know, can't get always what you want. So let's see, let's go ahead and kind of walk you through a bit of like what I have going on this account. This account looks better. Aw, don't feel sad. This account's older, so this account's like, how many days old is it? It's old enough that I've obtained so much stuff, but I haven't spent it. You know what we're gonna do? Rather than doing this, let's go and do story stuff. That's what we'll do. I actually have not been playing this this account that much. I only recently started playing again because I got some good stuff on it. How are we gonna do this? Doesn't matter. We'll take just anybody. We will Need a warrior to come along with us, so probably Carissa. Yeah, this is my account that I don't play. My main and my alt are like way further than this. All right. Yeah. You'll definitely be able to like use my support pretty handily through the content. I'm skipping story because I don't want to spoil anybody on anything, so you can use our supports.
Should I turn them to ash? Bye-bye.
Oh man, Araminta. Araminta is so lovely. Like, I'm gonna feel bad. I haven't been doing the story at all. I've just been farming the event. And I just realized how far behind I am in the story. This is gonna be embarrassing.
Lance of Steel.
I'm not planning on playing this account too much, but this is like one of my many projects that I do. I kind of log on to my.
I see your weakness.
You don't use husbandos?
Grant me the strength to destroy
Like, hey, there's no wrong way to play this game.
You must be hot. What are you gonna do? Let's
Poor
show them
Kraus.
what we've got.
Thank you. I will keep doing my best.
They did nothing wrong. I forgot. I turned that ability off for some reason. Don't know why.
How futile your life is. Farewell.
Disappear, evil one.
I legit think Krau's actually kind of attractive.
I'll kill you, and you, and you!
For victory. Follow me.
Yes.
This is not my usual setup on this account, by the way.
Bye.
I'm just leveling these guys just for funds.
Would you help?
Bye-bye.
I will break through. Help!
Nah, I guess I should. With the strength of grace. This is
I've had about enough of...
Rest in peace.
Be grateful that you get to fight me.
do the raid already on my main account? You're like, do the raid. Do the raid. I don't want to do the raid. What if the raid's hard?
I'm getting stronger, aren't I?
I've not even done normal on my raid, no. Or my main. Not at all. Not even a little bit. That fire girl is really strong. Araminta? Yeah, she's pretty dope. she's got a solid kit. I really like her. She's definitely good in like a lot of situations. Alright though. I think that I don't have much else to show you guys really on Epic 7 for now. Like I'll have to show you guys more stuff later, but I think that's all I have. She is awesome and both literally and figuratively hot. Yeah. I'll have probably more to show you guys tomorrow. I think we'll have I think the next stage of the event will begin, and maybe I'll have some polls to do for you guys. We'll see. But until then, I think I'm gonna let you guys go. I did add you guys on my accounts, so feel free to use my supports, and as always, I will see you guys later. Bye bye.